Hey everybody, Seth Campbell here with the new Segue Says podcast. As you can see, we're back to the guitar this week. This is my first time filming a guitar segue since I got the tripod, so hopefully the visual angle's working out decently enough. Also, hopefully you can't hear my dishwasher running in the other room. I wanted to wait, but I couldn't. Anyway, the two songs this week are two very mellow songs. Both have very interesting harmonic rhythms, and the vocals are set pretty low, so they're very relaxing pieces, though they're more complicated than they might seem at first. The first is One Safe Place by Marc Cohn, and the second is Dirty Old Town by Cardiff. Now, you could easily be forgiven for not knowing these songs. One Safe Place is not actually on any of Marc Cohn's studio albums. It is on his Live 0405 album, an album that everybody on the planet should listen to, because it's just that good. Apparently there was a demo made at one point that even featured James Hutchinson on the bass that Marc swears he never released to anybody, but is turned up in TV shows, commercials, etc., so he doesn't know exactly what happened there. But it's, in spite of not having an official studio release of any kind, it's become a fan favorite, and he plays it at almost every show. So, it goes a little something like this. And again, as always, I hope you'll forgive my guitar playing. How many roads we've traveled, how many dreams we've chased, across sand and sky and gravel, looking for one safe place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Will you make a smoother landing? You break, you fall from grace to the arms of understanding, looking for one safe place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One safe place. So as you can hear, the entire piece, except for one section that comes later, is some variation of F, C, then G, usually a G over B. Now the instrumental riff is F for one bar, C for one bar, then G over B for 2 bars, and the verse is F for 2 bars, C for 1 bar, then G over B for 1 bar. And there's this awesome little turnaround line that I can't really finger pick with the rest of the song. Marc is much better at guitar playing. In fact, most people are much better at guitar playing than I am. So, listen to the original, or the live version, if you want to get the full picture. Now, as you can hear, the tempo of this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll come in handy in just a bit, because Dirty Old Town is actually double time that. Now, I first heard this song. I know very little about this song or Cardiff, the artist who wrote and recorded it. All I know is that I was in the Berkeley bookstore one day, and I heard this really cool song playing over the speakers. And I know it's usually employees, bookstore employees' iPods. I'm not sure whose this was. But I remember thinking, this is a really cool song. So I used the Shazam app on my phone to figure out what it was. Looked it up and loved it. So I learned to play it. And it's called Dirty Old Town. It goes something like this. Dirty old town, All your little problems are clearly written down. So you don't even know and you can't even see all the butterfly that you're gonna be. All the butterfly that you are becoming. All the roads and all of the miles. Your hair grows gray, your eyes stay wide. Fall into bed and you turn out the light. You fall asleep inside, but you're the one, you're the one, you're the one. Hearts grow into hearts until hearts become one, but you're the one, you're the one, you're the one. I carry your heart in my heart, sung with every song. But you're the one. Goes on to the next verse. As you can hear, this is double time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. And it's actually, there are lots of bars of 2, 4 hidden throughout. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And but the tempo, as you can hear, is double time, one safe place. Now, one safe place has a bar of 2, 4 at the end of each verse. Only hope it lifts us high. 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Or excuse me, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So the harmonic rhythms of these songs, they're very deceptive. It's very sneaky. Now, up a little bit. I swear I tuned just before filming this, and it's somehow gone out already. I think I've improved it a bit, but since Dirty Old Town is double time to one safe place, we have to find a way to smooth it over. Now the thing is, since I'm playing this solo acoustic guitar, I could really get away with playing One Safe Place double time or Dirty Old Town half time. Probably be easier to do One Safe Place double time, and nobody would know the difference because it's just me and a guitar. One safe place, yeah, yeah. One safe place. You didn't notice anything, did you? Because I did that double time. It's just the guitar. It doesn't matter. But if you have a drummer and a bass player, as both of these songs in their recordings do, and the very cool muted drum parts that there are, this becomes important. Now, the chords, because it's double time, the chords in most parts of Dirty Old Town change twice as frequently. So, you have One Safe Place. Chords last 2 beats. Now, they last 2 beats in Dirty Old Town, but of course, since it's double time, it feels twice as fast. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, there is one place. See, I was going to say there is one place in One Safe Place, but this is what happens when you have song names that are incorporate very common words. I end up making bad puns that are just completely inevitable, and I'm sure you guys watching this saw coming from about a mile away, and there wasn't anything you could do to stop it. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it either, but there is a single moment, that works, in One Safe Place where the chords change at the same pace, which is to say they change on every 1 beat of One Safe Place, which is equal to 2 beats of Dirty Old Town. And that is just after the second verse. It's between the second and third verses. this little one safe place, yeah, 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 one safe place. That's just C, F, A minor, G. Now, I don't know if you caught what's happening there time-wise, but it's actually a bar of 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's very, more deceptive harmonic rhythm there. But that does not come back at the end of One Safe Place. It's only as a brief interlude between the verses. It's a very short and simple song, so that's there to mix it up just a bit. But if you wanted to find yourself in double time, which makes it easier to start Dirty Old Town, then after the last verse, it's a verse refrain, One Safe Place is, so then there's sort of a vocal jam. One safe place, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I like to embellish. One safe place. Yeah, yeah. One safe place. Yeah, yeah. You just bring that bridge section back. Because the chords are changing twice as fast. If you had a band, they could easily slip into double time just covering these chords. And then just switch from the One Safe Place chords to the first chords of Dirty Old Town. Dirty old town, dirty old town. All your little problems clearly written down. And there you are. You've gone from One Safe Place to Dirty Old Town. Now, seeing as the lyrical messages are somewhat opposite, not really. I mean, One Safe Place, as you might expect, is about a journey through life and all the trials and tribulations therein, just seeking basically a place of peace, a state of calm, and again, one safe place. It's exactly what it says it is, looking for one safe place. Dirty Old Town is sort of I guess you go looking for one safe place because you grew up in a dirty old town, and that's the idea. Is the singer is talking to a woman whose character is represented by backing vocals, basically saying, you might have come from this disastrous place, but you made it. You survived. You got out, and now you can be yourself. So the two messages are in some ways intertwined if you wanted to think about them that way, because you would get out of the dirty old town in search of yourself and the one safe place within you. So I think it's actually pretty fitting in this case to go back into one safe place. Now, that's pretty easy to do because the chorus of Dirty Old Town, at least the first two phrases of it, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one. Hearts grow into hearts until hearts become one. That's F for a bar, C for a bar, G for 2 bars, which is the instrumental riff of One Safe Place. Now, the way Dirty Old Town ends is it embellishes, it has a double chorus at the end, heart, carry your heart in my heart, sung with every song, and fall asleep inside. I messed that up a little bit. and it basically cycles on that little phrase. And fades. But you don't have to go to that ending. Rather than do the carry your heart in my heart, you can do the way the chorus turns around, which is just to say that it turns around to make it a double chorus, is to do that same thing on the F, C, G progression. Carry your heart in my heart, hearts become... well, it turns out it doesn't say sung with every song, it just repeats, hearts become one, but you're the one. And rather than keep singing the chorus, just drop the vocals out and let the guitar phrases, which are very similar, take the lead. And if you have a band, right after the last hearts become one, but you're the one, you probably even have the band drop out, but this is a good place to go back to what is now halftime. And you can just repeat the last verse. How many roads we've traveled, how many dreams we've chased, across sand and sky and gravel, looking for one safe place, yeah, 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 one safe place, yeah, yeah, one safe place. One safe place. And there you have it, two very beautiful songs in a simple key with simple progressions, but deceptive and complex harmonic rhythm. So hopefully you've enjoyed this in spite of my questionable guitar playing. I am trying to get better. I've gotten some instruction books. I'm doing more guitar exercises now. I am trying, but in the meantime, this is what you get. So hopefully the songs carried through enough for you. Thanks as always for watching. I will see you next week.